House side. Moderate Democrats there say they still want to see a CBO score continues to sink in the polls, with now just 41% of Americans approving of his performance, dragged down by his handling of the economy and inflation. Let's bring in Fox Business anchor David Asman. David, welcome. Does any of that surprise you?
Not at all. Not at all. And, you know, the administration was out over the weekend trying to sell it in several different ways. First of all, they said that the Build Back Better plan is very popular with the public. Well, if you take individual parts of it, they say, you know, do you like government paying for child care? Okay, but what's a bigger concern for you? Having that or not having that, or having inflation? They always say the bigger concern is inflation.
Such a great point.
Right now, Americans care about inflation, and there's no way you can spend all this money that we've been spending and not have inflation. That's why we have inflation. In fact, we got numbers, if you don't mind.
Go for it.
Put them up. We have there's something called a COVID money tracker that takes a look at all the money that's been allocated and spent on COVID. And this, by the way, does not include the $1.2 trillion infrastructure plan, which was passed a week ago. It comes up to $6.8 trillion in the three COVID plans. That includes Biden's $1.9 billion American Rescue Plan. But again, it does include the $1.2 trillion. Add that in and you're close to $8 trillion. And then add the $2 to $4 trillion for Build Back Better, and you come up to over $10 trillion. This is an addition to our regular budget. You just can't do that. And that lower, I'm sorry, if you could put that back up on the screen, because the last bar is what the Federal Reserve has been doing to what we call monetizing the debt. That essentially amounts to printing money to pay for all this money that they don't have.
And they're the ones who are acknowledging inflation exists,
That's
right? Because they don't really look at the food and energy price spikes, because that does not play into the decision making of their actions. The Wall Street Journal editorial board completely agrees with your point and has this piece: how to make spending unpopular. And the board writes, Democrats underestimated that voters take account of costs as well as benefits. They'll cash the government checks, but they don't feel better off because they know they're paying more at the grocery store, at the gas pump, or to replace that old dishwasher, if they can even find a dishwasher to buy. I mean, that's the point.
It is, and then you have the president saying, well, they don't really understand. That's the president's answer to the concern. Americans understand perfectly well. The government doesn't make anything. The only thing the government makes is inflation, when they spend money they don't have, and they get the Federal Reserve to print the money, essentially, to do that. And to say that it's actually going to lower inflation by spending another $2 to $4 trillion is people don't buy that, because people have credit cards. They know if they're in debt for one credit card, the way out is not to go the max with another credit card. That's what essentially the government's doing. We're paying the price inflation for spending money we don't have. And they say that spending more money we don't have by a large amount, $2 to $4 trillion, will lower inflation. It doesn't work that way. It's just like your credit card. You don't max out one credit card to pay for another credit card debt.
And you know, the New York Post cover this morning, I'm sure you saw it. Yeah. Who's left? And it's got a picture of the president with his head down on the cover, walking alone. Even Dems dislike Biden in latest devastating poll. We look at the poll numbers, the approval rating for the president dropping now to its lowest 41%. But as we look at that, you do see the support for the spending plan when you poll the American people, David. So I want to ask you about this, because still 53% say they support the $3.5 trillion spending program. But when asked about their concerns that the president will do too much to increase the role of government, a whopping 59% say they are more concerned. Yeah. So where does that leave us?
Well, it leaves, as I said before, the individual items, it depends. A lot of these polls depend how you ask the question. You know, would you like to have more of this? Would you like to have more of that? People say, yeah, generally they would. But if you're doing it at the cost of inflation, at the cost of doubling the price of gas at the pump, at the cost of doubling a lot of food prices, including meat and chicken and stuff that Americans rely on, they don't want that. And they also recognize the fact that the government, as I said before, the government doesn't really pay for it. They say, the president said, this is all paid for. It's going to cost zero money. They don't buy that. They know that the government takes its money from the private sector. The government doesn't make money. Yeah. It does when it prints money that causes inflation, but the government takes takes everything that it has from the private sector. And the more you try to tax the private sector, the more problems you're going to have in terms of growth. And that's what they say they're going to be able to figure it all out. But after all of the mistakes of this administration, I don't think the public believes them anymore.
It's going to be an expensive turkey day, right?
Hugely expensive turkey day. I'm glad the government didn't try to come out. Jen Psaki, remember she came out over the summer with the barbecue thing, saying you're paying less for a bar. I mean, you know, they try to make things up that just don't make sense.
They also promised the middle class would not see their taxes go up. But if you're paying more for, you know, your cars, your fuel, and everything, and your food,
the worst tax is inflation.
David, great to see you. Glad we got you in ahead of the trial resuming. John?
Thanks, Sandra. We're about 3 minutes away from the scheduled resumption of the Kyle Rittenhouse trial in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Just looking at a feed from the courtroom, there's no movement at this point, so they may be a little bit late starting. But meantime, let's bring back Andy McCarthy, former assistant U.S. attorney and Fox News contributor. Andy, so far we have seen the prosecution, Thomas Binger, focusing on the death of Joseph. And why do I forget his last name? Joseph Rosenbaum. Yeah. Sorry, senior moment, because it is that birthday today.
Happy birthday, John.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yet to come up also the wounding of Gage Grosskreutz. Where do you expect the prosecution is going to go with that when they continue their presentation, their closing arguments?
I think, John, that they're going to, just as we saw them sort of slow down things with the shooting of Rosenbaum, I think actually the later shootings are going to be more of a tightly condensed package, because what they have to sell is that whatever you think of the provocation argument with respect to Rosenbaum, that provocation carries through to the shooting of the other three individuals. And I think to try to pull that off, I don't frankly think they can, but to try to pull that off, I think what they'll want to do is say that those three shootings have to be understood as one neat little package, which is provoked by what happened with Rosenbaum.
Andy, for those who are unfamiliar with the process, what are we about to see when this resumes in a couple minutes?
Well, at the conclusion of the prosecutor's summation, we'll get a probably 2-hour or so defense summation. The government gets to make a brief closing summation. A lot of people think that's unfair, Sandra, because why should they get to go twice? But they get to go twice because they have the burden of proof. Defense doesn't have to prove anything, so the government gets a brief rebuttal. Some people say, why should the government get the last word? The government doesn't get the last word. The jury gets the last word. And in this case, the government's going to have a tough road to hoe. The other thing I'd point out, procedure-wise, which I'm a little worried about, the jury's not sequestered. So the judge is talking about letting them go home. There's intense publicity. There has been intense publicity about this case. So you have to wonder and worry if they go home and there's tremendous publicity. The first thing that's going to happen tomorrow morning when they come back, instead of getting right to deliberations, is we'll have arguments and motions made about whether,
And when he was being chased by Joseph Rosenbaum and turned around to see Rosenbaum closing in on him, that he did act in self-defense. But if there was provocation, the self-defense argument goes away. So how do you square that circle?
Well, you really don't, John, but I think what you hear in the way Mark analyzed it is exactly the two competing visions of what happened here. The prosecution would love the jury to think that there was provocation in the fact that Rittenhouse showed up with a rifle in a place where they say he didn't belong, and that was provocative and caused everything that happened. The legal analysis
in 2 miles, use the second from the right lane to take exit 47 for Tasahara Road toward Santa Rita Road.
He was legally allowed to be carrying that gun, and as a matter of law, for it to be provocation such that he loses his natural and statutory right to defend himself, he has to have done something that was so threatening to the people who he confronted along the way that he is deemed to lose his right to self-defense. It can't be that he shows up and has a gun, because you're allowed to show up and have a gun. That can't be a legal provocation.
I'm just looking through the words. As we know, Rittenhouse testified, I didn't do anything wrong. I defended myself. But to take everybody back to that moment of cross-examination, Rittenhouse said that he knew Rosenbaum was unarmed when he ran at the teenager. Rittenhouse said he then pointed his rifle at Rosenbaum in an attempt to deter him, adding that he knew pointing a rifle at someone is dangerous. Quoting him, he said, "He was chasing me. I was alone. He threatened to kill me earlier that night. I didn't have to shoot him." Rittenhouse testified. Andy, he said, "Finally, I pointed at him because he kept running at me and I didn't want him to chase me."
Yeah, the other thing that's important, Sandra, is right at the moment he turned around.
In half a mile, use the second from the right lane to take exit 47 for Tasahara Road towards Santa Rita Road.
Around and sees Rosenbaum rushing at him. There's already been a shot fired. He can't have known where that came from. And he's got a guy who threatened to kill him, according to his testimony, rushing at him.
Use the second from the right lane to take exit 47.
Away from him. So that's his self-defense claim.
So the defense is going to come back, obviously.
In a quarter mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Santa Rita Road, Tasahara Road.
Over and over as you're giving us some fine analysis here.
Use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Santa Rita Road, Tasahara Road.
Down ostensibly so that the jury can get a better look at the progression of events. But as Rosenbaum is rushing toward Rittenhouse there, as Rittenhouse gets slowed up by running toward those cars,
For takeout?
it seems to take a lot longer to happen in the video that the prosecutor's showing to the jury as we take another look at it here. But really, that was only milliseconds.
Continue on Santa Rita Road for 3/4 of a mile.
So you're just gonna order for
Made a big
yourself?
deal by saying, look how
Or do
far
I have to
away,
order
there
your
you can
food
see it
too?
zooming in, look how far away Rosenbaum is from Rittenhouse when the first shot is fired.
Okay.
Now, if you have a still frame, it does look like he's probably at least 3 feet away. But if that's run at full speed, the closing between Rosenbaum and Rittenhouse is much quicker than it appears on that video. So could Rittenhouse legitimately have been fearing that Rosenbaum was almost on him and had to pull the trigger?
Yeah, John, and that's exactly his point. And what you're focusing on is the real challenge for the defense. Because
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Old Santa Rita Road.
2020 hindsight on a very controversial circumstance is to put ourselves exactly in the shoes of the people who are acting under the circumstances.
Turn right onto Old Santa Rita Road.
They didn't have a luxurious
Sis
amount
Metos,
of
thank you.
time
Andyan ka
to
pa, Sis
analyze
Metos.
each
Thank you so
shot
much.
and each step and each moment of this confrontation as if it were a freeze frame. This all happened very fast.
In 1,000 feet,
It's going
turn
to be
left.
The challenge of the defense to try to remind the jurors that this did not happen the way the prosecutor, Mr. Binger, said it happened. It happened in milliseconds, as you say. Yeah. And the other advantage they have in that, and this is an important advantage to the defense, is this doesn't start on...
Take the next left, then your destination will be on the left.
The prosecution has the burden of proof. They have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt, once Rittenhouse has put his self-defense in play, they have to disprove self-defense beyond a reasonable doubt. So it's not good enough if you're a juror and you think...
Your destination is on the left.
...story's a little bit better.
I'm gonna eat rice.
I don't happen to think that, but even if you thought that, that's not enough to convict. They have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that he didn't legitimately act in self-defense.
All right, well, we'll find out what the prosecution and the defense has to say soon. We're about 6 minutes now behind the scheduled restart of the trial, but I'm sure that they'll be back at it soon. Hey, stand by with us. Thank you.
All right, so we'll be watching that to resume.
Caitlin,
Andy, thank you for your analysis. He'll stand by with us as well, and we're also getting a heads up to the White House briefing.
Ano to? Hanggang ano? Come on, baby. Come on, we're gonna go in the restaurant so you can eat. Andyan yung baby Kate ko. Come on, unbuckle yourself. Okay. Okay, hon, I'm gonna see you in the restaurant. Because Caitlin is hungry. Okay, come on, baby. Huh? Yummy. Asan ba to? Paano ko ito ilalagay yung ano ko? Yung camera ko sa mukha ko. Hindi ko alam. Paano ba to i-turn? Dito kami sa sushi restaurant. I'm not gonna have sushi. We just have sushi yesterday. Oh, shoot. Tayo, basta ako.
5 minutes?
Huh?
Oh, it's closed on Monday.
Close Monday? Okay. Is there anything else? No? So, where am I gonna go?
Let's go sit here and wait.
Inside?
Yeah,
Okay.
come on.
Okay.
Go over there, casual man.
Is there any chair? Oh, you can go over here. Okay. I guess we can sit over here now.
I know, you could probably change the channel. I'm not even watching the news.
No, that's fine. No, we can sit over here, baby. Okay, sit down. Come closer to mommy. Hindi ko alam paano ba ito ilipat. Dapat doon tayo sa labas eh. Para makapag-ano tayo. Caitlin? Baby Kate? Hindi ko alam paano to iharap yung camera. Saan yung harap na ito? Bakit ganito to? Kate! Sit back. Are you hungry? You're gonna wait for daddy, okay? Hmm? Mm-hmm. Don't touch it.
Omaha steaks are guaranteed to be perfect every single time. Didn't grocery stores say that?
Oh, I'm scared.
If you think this sounds good.
The fuse blew out. When we actually put the fuse back in, they're all the way up. So
For a limited time, get 40 hours off
So
your
I
first
need to
order
come
when you use code
sit down.
Steaks at
what
checkout.
happens is it
Visit
works for a while.
omahasteaks.com
They're
today.
having to go through this pulling the amplifier.
Some things are good to know, like where to find the cheapest gas in town, and which supermarket gives you the most bang for your buck.
I know that's
Something else that's good to know, if you have Medicare and Medicaid, you may be able to get more healthcare benefits through a Humana Medicare Advantage plan. Call the number on your screen now and speak to a licensed Humana sales agent to see if you qualify. Learn about plans that could give you more healthcare benefits than
Anak,
you
punta
have
tayo
today.
sa labas.
Depending on the plan you choose, you can have your doctor,
Do you wanna go
hospital, and
outside?
prescription drug coverage.
Do you wanna go outside?
Plan from Humana, a company
To find
with
something
60
to
years
eat.
of experience in the healthcare industry. You'll have lots of doctors and specialists to choose from. And if you have Medicare
Kaso sarado
and
yan.
a Humana
No.
plan may give you other important benefits.
Sarado yung restaurant next to it.
They could include dental, vision,
Hindi ko alam paano iharap to. Paano ba to iharap?
rides to plan-approved locations, home delivery meals after
Huh?
a patient hospital stay, a monthly allowance for purchasing approved healthy
We're gonna
food
wait for
beverages,
daddy.
plus an allowance for health and wellness items. Everything from over-the-counter medications and vitamins to first aid items and personal care products. Best of all, if you have Medicare
Saan ba
and
yung harap
Medicaid,
nito?
you may qualify for multiple opportunities throughout the year.
You wanna change the channel?
So if you want
Right here. Here's the remote.
call the number on your screen now to speak with a licensed Humana sales
I don't know how to change this. This is not ours.
that could give you more
Is it Netflix?
including coverage for prescription drugs, dental care, eye exams and glasses,
Channel.
hearing aids and more. A licensed Humana
Oh, no.
sales agent will walk you through your options. Answer any questions you have.
Hala, anak. Ayun, may YouTube.
I see my dad. Mama, can you see my dad?
Give me a second. We're trying to figure this out. Bakit hindi tumataas? Ayun. Hala ka, Kate. Pinakialaman natin to.
No.
No?
No. No.
Oh, what do you want? Hala. Hala, anak. Hindi ko alam to. Patay tayo.
Hi, Daddy.
Did you exit YouTube? Exit. Hala ka. Patay tayo.
Want something else?
No, this is not like ours. I don't know how to operate this thing.
Control things.
Which one?
Right there, the main one. Yes.
Watch with... Hala, hala, hala ka, Kate. No, sandali, sandali. Iba to.
The puppet show YouTube. Yeah.
Hala. Caitlin, this is different.
Is there anything heavy you don't need on board? The boat will float higher if it's lighter.
Oh, shoot.
Anna. Yeah. What the
Okay, just watch it like that, Caitlin. Huh? Peppa Pig? Hala, anak, bakit ganito to?
Come on.
You do?
Hello, Susie. I'm Princess Peppa. You must bow when you speak to me. Hello, Your Majesty. Meh. I'm Nurse Susie. Open wide and say ah.
Sa inyong tatlo, Sis Jenny, Sis Mitos, and Sis Ethel, maraming salamat. Wala lang akong magawa, na boring ako. Kaya sabi ko mag-live na nga lang ako. Ang tagal ko nang hindi nakapag-live. Oh, may panty na din. Oo, sis, baka kabaging ka. Kaya nilagyan na kita ng panty. Host, laki ng red ball mo. Dito yan sis sa ano, dito sa paayusan ng car. Hindi yan akin. Caitlin, sit down. Sit down, baby.
Mama.
Wait. Nandito kasi kami sa paayusan ng sasakyan. May pinapaayos lang sa music.
Those cups?
Yeah. Why?
Because I'm thirsty.
You're thirsty?
Yeah, cause I want...
I'm not sure what's in it. It's probably coffee. Give me a second. Nagugutom na yung anak ko. Hindi ko alam paano ba to. Hot water. Okay, dito. Ayan, magkakape na kami. Sana all my car. Hindi ko alam paano ba to. Wala to sa bundok. Ayun, gumana. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's it. There you go. Yan yung anak ko na uhaw na. Saan kasi car ito? Inano lang ng asawa ko sis kasi anong tawag dito? Yung sa music niya ng sasakyan niya. Maarte yun.
Music.
No, I'm not gonna touch it anymore.
Peppa has made a snowball.
Hahaha, sis Ethel, hindi pala sa kanila dami sana energy. Oo nga. May bayad yata eh, may bayad. May bayad to ata. Ayun, i-insert yung card. Dapat na no, libre. May bayad pala. Hindi pa. Ang gulo nitong anak ko. Sisi Ethel. Huh? I don't know. Yeah, it's an energy drink. Yeah. I give her water. Insert bill. Okay, yeah. I'll never drink that. I'm not gonna drink it anyway. Caitlin, sit down. Over there, next to your dad. Hello, baby. Bawal yata yung baby, no? Paharang-harang yung anak ko, sis. Bawal ba ang baby? Sis Ethel? Paharang-harang tong anak ko, eh. Uy, di ba yung sis... yung pampalakas ng tuhod, yung Red Bull na yan? Pampalakas ng tuhod.
Peppa has got a carrot to make the snowman's nose. The snowman looks very happy, but maybe he is a bit cold.
The snowman needs some clothes to keep him.
Pati yata yung bawal, yung sa TV. Okay lang yan basta may kasamang parents. Ah, okay. Kaso siya lang yung nakikita eh. Hindi ko alam kung paano iharap yung camera sa akin. Huwag na nga lang iharap sa akin kasi haggard ako. Pero pag mag-isa siya, yun ang bawal. Ah, pag mag-isa lang siya. Ganun pala yun. Ang daming bawal sa no? Ang daming bawal sa YouTube. Oh my gosh, ang dami ko ng gutom.
Daddy, why aren't you wearing your hat and scarf and gloves?
I don't know where they are. I can't find them anywhere.
I think I know where Daddy's hat, scarf and gloves are.
Daddy Pig's hat and scarf and gloves are on the snowman. Oh.
Ano pa bawal sa YouTube? Alam ko sabi nila bawal daw yung bata. Tapos yung mga music yata, yung sa copyright. Go sit down.
I just wanna hug.
Not right now. Oh my gosh, ang gulo mo. Ito ko na nga lang ito ihaharap. Okay. I'm gonna get dirty with your shoes. Sit down.
Mommy? You can hear?
Alam mo, sis Jenny, kagabi ko lang napansin na na member pala kita, sis Jenny. Tiningnan ko yung mga ko kagabi, yung mga members ko kagabi. Hala, sabi ko, mga member ko pala sila, tapos hindi pa ako naka-member. Kaya nagpa-member na lang din ako kagabi. Kagabi lang, hindi ko napansin, sis Jenny, I'm sorry. Buti na lang nag-check ako kagabi sa mga members ko. Kaya nakapag ako. Alam mo yung mga siguro 4 yata yung nabalikan ko na hindi pa ako member. Pagtingin ko sa membership ko, may mga member akong hindi pa ako member. Ang mga music naman depende. Merong pwedeng i-mute pag nasa CPR. Meron naman sa dispute. Oo nga sis, kasi nung nakaraan, nag-upload ako, tapos may siya, may music. Kunti lang naman ang music eh. Nasa unahan lang. Wala, hindi siya pwedeng ma-mute. Tapos wala siyang wala siyang choices kung paano aanuhin. Ang ginawa ko, dinelete ko na lang siya. And then, tinanggal ko yung ano, yung music. And then, in-upload ko ulit. Ang boring nga pagka walang, pagka walang music, napaka-boring. Haha, dami mo kasi member, kaya di mo na napansin. Kunti lang sis, kunti lang ang member ko. Ano lang yata? Hindi kasi ako nag-check. Siguro noong ano ka nagpa-member sis Jenny, no? Nung nung nag-live ako. Yung sa ano ko yata yun yung sa pag-giveaway ko sa unang sahod ko sa YT. Siguro doon ka nagpaano, no? Kasi sabi 1 month 1 month ka na palang member sa akin. Tapos hindi ko napansin. Hala, sabi ko nakakahiya naman. Member si sis Jenny, hindi pa pala ako member sa kanya. Kaya kagabi, nagpa-member na lang din ako. Oo, ganun gawin mo. Iba pa din ang walang CPR. Oo, sis Ethel. Binura ko na lang siya. Oo, sis, yun niya, Grand L is... kaya pala. Buti kagabi, nag-check ako. Pati nga si sis, si sis Christina Clotario. Member ko din pala siya. Tala, sabi ko, mga member ko sila, tapos hindi pa ako naka-member, nakakahiya. Kagabi lang ako nakabalik. Apat yata yun yung nabalikan ko kahapon. Kagabi. Kailangan pala chine-check lagi yung yung membership para kung may nag-member, maka-member ka rin sa kanila.
George, you must take off those muddy clothes before you eat.
I'm Mummy Pig and this is Daddy Pig.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So, where are Pepper and George?
We don't know.
Oh, well, that's a shame because I've got their favourite ice cream here. But if we can't find them, then...
Here we are.
Huh? George?
May CPR ako pero naka-public, okay lang yan. Okay lang ba yung may CPR, sis? Ano yun sa, sa live mo? Sis Jenny, live mo yung yung CPR? Kasi ako more on kasi upload na lang ako kasi parang tinatamad na ako mag-live. Ngayon nga lang ulit ako nag-live kasi nasa kami, nasa biyahe. Sabi ko mag-live nga ako para naman. Ang baba na kaya ng ko ng WH ko bumaba. Sa live stream ko yun may music kasi.
Is there a kitchen here?
No, this is not a house na. Ano ka ba? Sa live stream ko yun, may music kasi. Okay.
But where can we
Ang yata, sis, okay lang yata kahit may CPR. Kasi wala namang walang Caitlin, later na. Wala yatang nagre-replay sa mga sa mga live. Wala naman sigurong nagre-replay. Okay lang kung sharing naman ganun pala. Yung pag-sharing, okay lang, sis Ethel. Sis, it's me, Ethel. Mika love shout out. Thank you po sa patamsak. Ayan, lagyan kita ng jacket. Ayan, sis, it's me, Ethel. May jacket ka na po. Thank you po sa pagpunta. Kaso nakakaloka naman sis Ethel pagka sharing tapos 'di ba ang konti nga lang ng kita tapos sharing pa. Another account ko 'yan. Ikaw din pala 'yan. Thank you sis. Thank you so much. Bakit mga gising pa kayo, sis? Anong oras na ba ngayon? Ay, siguro nasa ano kayo, no? Nasa abroad kayo, no? Kaya mga gising pa kayo. Sis Ethel at saka sis Jenny. Ay, oo, si sis Jenny parang wala to sa Pinas. Wala namang kasi mag-replay ng mga LS natin. Oo, sis, wala namang magre-replay. O, kaya okay lang ano. Kaya okay lang sharing. Pero kung upload naman, pwede mo naman re-upload pag may CPR para wala hati-hati. Oo nga, sis, kasi may ganun ako dati. May ano ako, may 3 yata akong upload na ano, nakalagay ano, sharing. Sabi ko, Diyos ko, centavos na nga lang yung kita. Tapos sharing pa. Nakakaloka. Kaya ang ginawa ko, inano ko na lang siya, dinelete ko, tapos rini-upload ko. Nakalagay naman kasi not affected my channel. Dapat kasi private mo bago mo mag-apply monetization. Sabi niya public ko na lang daw. Okay lang daw yun. Ah, ganun pa yun, sis Jenny. Ipapublic lang siya. 9:27 lang ng gabi dito sa Israel. Ah, nasa Israel kasi ano, sis Ethel. Ang galing naman. Israel. Di ba yan yung ano, dyan si Jesus, ano? Dyan si Jesus. Wala, pangarap ko makarating sa ano, sa Israel. Pangarap lang.
Nonsense. I know exactly how heavy I am.
Daddy Pig has rescued the kite.
Yes, pupunta ka dito. Hindi ko alam, yung asawa ko yata nakapunta na dyan eh. Han, have you been in Israel? Oh, hindi pala.
Where can we get food?
10:27 PM dito sa Qatar. Ah, nasa Qatar ka.
Get food.
Give me a second. When daddy is done with his car, we're gonna get something to eat, okay?
No, fine.
In the restaurant, not right now because they're working on daddy's car. How do we get to the restaurant if they fixing daddy's car? Are we gonna walk or something?
Mommy, I just saw some
Siguro
tubs
one day.
in another room, Mommy.
Okay.
I just saw some tubs in another room.
May ano nga yung ano namin
There's
eh.
food in there.
No. Yung church namin, parang may ano yata, may trip to Israel yata for ano, for next year.
Maybe we can ask them.
Anak, hindi nagluluto
Mommy,
dito.
I can see some toys in a box.
No, it's not for you either.
And what is for me?
It's for someone else. Gutom na sabi. Oo sis, kasi hindi pa kami nag-almusal eh.
Which one is for me?
Give me a second, okay?
Please.
Maaga kasi kami umalis sa bahay kasi nag-ano kami, may appointment kasi ako kaninang umaga ng 9 o'clock sa ano, sa DMV, sa ano ko, sa permit ko. And then dumiretso kami dito, kaya hindi pa kami nakakain. Pinainom ko lang siya kanina ng Yakult at saka pinakain ko lang siya ng ano, crackers. Kaya, ayan, nagugutom na siya. Matagal ka na ba, sis Ethel, dyan sa Israel? Sabi ni sis Jenny. Sis Meto Suarez, puro na ako, ikaw ba? Saan ka pumupuro? Naglalaro kayo ng bingo, sis? Sis Ethel? Ay, kung nasa bahay ako, sana laro tayo ng bingo, no? Saan kayo naglalaro, sis? Puro na ako, ikaw ba? Saan kayo naglalaro? Saan may bingo, sis Ethel? Sis Ethel, saan may bingo? 9 years na ako, going to 10 years na ako. Wow, sana all. Ang tagal mo na pala dyan, sis Ethel. Kahit sa... Kahit saan, kung nasa bahay lang sana ako, magbingo tayo eh. Ang hirap dito sa phone. Sa mga LS na pinupuntahan namin may bingo. Pag nag-LS kami lagi may bingo. Ah, okay. Oo nga sis, maganda yung ganun kasi ano, marami yung nag-i-stay pagka ano, pagka may laro. Yung kagaya ng bingo. Sana pala nag-live ako pag nasa bahay ako tapos may bingo. Namiss ko na mag-live. Ang tagal ko nang hindi nagla-live. Pero nung hindi pa ako muni, araw-araw ako nagla-live. Ang sipag-sipag ko. Mag-classmate kami sa bingo team Sugarol. Sino si Sis Jenny at saka si Sis Mitos? O, mag-ano naman kayo? Mag-aya naman kayo. Para makasali din. Pandagdag ano? Pandagdag, anong tawag dito? Revenue. O diba? Nakakatuwa kaya maglaro. Dati pag naglaro ako dati sa mga ano, sa mga naka-LS, ginagawa ko, yung napanalunan ko, binibigay ko dun sa mga ano, yung sa mga supporter ko rin. Yung mga solid na talagang nag-comment, nag-share, yun binibigay ko sa kanila. Tuwang-tuwa sila eh. Nanghihina kami pag walang bingo. Nakakatuwa pag may bingo. Bukas bingo tayo bukas. Ay parang late na yata yun sa inyo pagka ano, pagka gabi dito sa akin. Dapat hapon pa lang. Kaso baka late na sa inyo. Bukas may pabingo. Si Kambal ko, Casey, Bilinget. Invite ka namin 6 PM Pinas time. Agoy, binuo ko madaling araw sa akin. 6 PM Pinas time. Anong oras kaya yun sa akin? Parehas ba ng time kay ano, kay Sir Pip yan? 6 PM, parang madaling araw ata sa akin sis eh. Ay, nakakatuwa. Masarap nga pag may bingo kasi dati nakakapag-bingo ako dati. Nung kasagsagan pa ng ano, pagpupuyat. Ah, sa Casey, bukas. Tingnan ko nga, anong oras kaya yung Pinas time? 6 PM. Parang ano yata sa akin, madaling araw ata. Panalo na ba kayo? Sabi ni Sis Jenny. Anak no. Diyos ko, ang likot ng anak. Sit down. I'm holding my phone. Kay Sis Casey, yung form na fill up. Wait. Caitlin, sit down. Stay still. Daddy gonna get mad at you. James Gaip, mega love shout out. Thank you for stopping by. Wala pa nga panalo, di ako nananalo kay Mami Ri. Kay Mami Ri kanina. Ah, si Mami Ri nagpabingo. Alam mo kung ano yung nakakainis sa ano, sa bingo? Minsan yung ano, isa ano ka na lang, waiting ka na lang sa isang number, then may mauuna sa'yo magbingo. O, di ba ang saya-saya? Sir James Gaip, mega love shout out. Thank you for stopping by.
Not quite. Would you like to play a game?
Yes, please. Let's play I Spy.
Okay, I'll go first.
May panalo ka sa akin ah. Sino yung may panalo sa'yo, Sis Mito? Si Sis Just Me Itel? Ayun, Sis Itel, may panalo ka pala kay Sis Mitos. Oo, Sis Mitos sa'yo. Kung ako nanalo, may Mami. Kay Mami Olats. Sis Itel nag-LS kasi ako kanina. Ah, nag-LS ka, Sis Mitos. Diyos ko, hindi ako makasupport-support pag nandito yung pag off yung asawa ko, hindi ako nakakapag-support. Matigas lang ulo ko kaya nag-live ako. Sabi ko, ang baba na ng ano ko, ang baba na ng WH ko doon sa 28 days. Ang baba niya na, kaya naka-arrow down na siya. Sabi ko, mag-live nga muna ako sandali habang nasa labas kami. Caitlin, can you sit down on the chair, baby? Kate, sit down on the chair. The floor is dirty.
Hello, Grandpa Pig speaking.
Grandpa Pig, we got a bit lost on the way to Windy Castle.
No, is Daddy Pig doing the map reading?
Yes, Daddy Pig is doing the map reading, and he's a bit grumpy at the moment.
I'm not grumpy. This is the best route. Keep on the main road until you see Windy Castle.
Thank you, Grandpa Pig. We follow the main road and look out for Windy Castle.
As I thought.
Hindi ko nakita sis Metos, nag-ilis ka kanina kay sis Lala Paris Channel 88. Ako kanina nakapunta. Ayan, sabi ni sis Jenny.
Heather and her family have arrived at Windy Castle.
Wow, it's so tall.
Let's go inside. The view from the top is fantastic.
Ako nga, hindi ako nakapunta kay Sir Pip kanina eh. Aga lang gising namin. Aga naming umalis sa bahay. Nakapunta kayo kay Sir Pip, sis Jenny, at saka sis Mitos. Baka hindi pa yung tapos si Sir Pip ngayon.
Telescope makes everything look bigger.
I can see Granny and Grandpa. Look, George.
Nagpabingo ako kanina si Jenny. Ay sus, sis Mitos, sana pala, Ay kaso hindi ako makapaglaro kasi nasa biyahe kami.
I know, we can ring them. Grandpa Pig, we can see you from Windy Castle.
Sis Mitos, lagi kang nagpapabingo, sis Mitos. Magbibingo ako sa'yo. Baka manalo. Diyos ko, Ginoo ko, pang yun eh, pang dagdag ng pang dagdag ng revenue. Wala akong sahod this month. Hindi umabot ng 100 yung revenue ko. Ano lang, 99.39 yata yun. Sabi ko ilang cents na lang, hindi pa talaga umabot ng 100. Nagtamsak lang ako at nag-stay. Nag-stay konti, nag-out na ako. Okay. Doon kay Sir, doon kay Sir Pip, sis Jenny. Ano oras ba? LS mo, sis Mitos. Ayan na naman yung anak ko panay, Pag nag-LS kami, sis, may pabingo lagi. Anong oras yung LS mo, sis Mitos? Teka nga, isulat ko nga. Para Yun nga din yung gusto ko pag sana ako. Anong oras, sis Mitos? Nang makapagbingo. Same time kami minsan ni sis Lala Perez. Okay. Anong oras yun sa Pilipinas? Sa Pilipinas, sis Mitos?
I'll help George to count. 1, 2, 3.
Kaso nakakalungkot yung minsan yung yung puro ka na sa isang number tapos may mauunang magbingo. Oh my gosh, nakakaasa. Oh my God. Tapos minsan pa bingo ka na tapos mauunahan ka di ba mag-type ng code? Oh my gosh, kaloka. Minsan kasi yung pabingo paunahan ng type ng code. Tapos kung sino yung mauna mag-type, siya ang mananalo. Caitlin, sit down.
No, no one hiding. No,
Sa umaga kasi busy ako sa work. Pag ganito gabi lang may time ako magbingo. Okay, sis Jenny. Once a week lang ako nag-LS, sis. 1 p.m. Pinas time. Ay, ano na pala. Ayan, 1 p.m. Pinas time. Umaga sa akin yan. Ay, umaga ba? Tama ba? 1 p.m. Oo, tama. Umaga sa akin. Sige, next time. Pupunta ako. Kate, oh my gosh. Bawal ka sa camera na.
it was coming back.
Ang gulo mo, Caitlin. Ang gulo mo.
But George isn't very good at eating.
Oo, wag araw-araw kay makabutas ng bula pag araw-araw.
Sit down. Like you ain't home, right all over the place. Sit down.
Lagot sa tatay. Next time pabingo kasi si host, sali kami sa'yo. Oo nga sis Itel eh. Yun sana yung gusto ko. Minsan magbibingo tayo. Kailan ba? Siguro Friday yata sa akin. Mga Friday sa akin. Sit ka ng date. Oo sis, sige. Magsisit ako ng date. Siguro tingnan ko nga bukas kung matapos ko ng maaga yung mga gawain ko. Siguro mga hapon. Ay, dapat pala ganitong oras. Ay, kaso pag ganitong oras, hindi pa tapos yan si Sir Pip eh. Dapat after ni Sir Pip sana. Bingo tayo. Sit ka date. Oo, sige. Mag-aano ako ng date, yung hindi ako busy. Bingo tayo. Uy, bakit yung iba sis? Di ba yung iba nagpapabingo? Sumasali sila. Okay lang ba yun? Yung host, sumasali sa bingo? Nakakita ako nung nakaraan. Really, Kate? Nung nakaraang araw, may nagpapabingo. Tapos yung host, sumasali din sa bingo. Sabi ko, ay, pwede pala yun. Kay sis Lala Perez lang ako na kanina. Bakit nawawala yung message? Baba mo lang din kay Kuya Pip. I swear, nawawala. Kay Kuya Pip sa GC pag naka-LS ka kasi para makita natin agad. Sige, sis Mitos. Di na dapat sumali ang host. Grabe naman yan. Oo nga, diba? Sabi ko, ay, pwede pala yun. Sumali ang host. Ma'am Marisa Macariola, may kalab shoutout. Good morning po. Thank you sa pagpunta. Thank you. Parang ayaw ibigay ang pa-premyo. Oo nga sis eh. Buti ka mo hindi siya nanalo. Sabi ko, ang ano naman nun? Honey, look at Caitlin. Sit down. Sabi ko dapat hindi na siya sumali. Hindi nasali ang host. Oo nga, dapat hindi. Tamsak host. Ayan, maraming salamat, Ma'am Marisa. Thank you so much po. Kate, don't do that. My shoes gonna get dirty. Kate, you're making me mad. Sit back. Go to your dad. Oh my gosh, I'm comfortable right here. Go to your daddy. Love you. Wait, kay I'm busy. Oh my God, si Kate, ang gulo. Oo, dapat pag talaga, hindi na. Kakaloka.
Muddy water.
kaya ako pwede? Give me a second. Anak ko, yung shoes niya. Wait na. Anak, magulo ka eh, no? Magulo ka talaga. Magulo ka. Ito malikot. What? Give me a second. You have to wait.
Oh dear, everyone is wet.
At least the car has been washed.
We've all been washed.
You go and dry yourselves while I polish the car.
See you later.
See you later.
Derek is polishing the car so well he can see his face in it. What a funny face. Oh, more funny faces. It's Pepper and George. And Mummy Pig.
What a lovely shiny car.
Yes, I am a bit of an expert at these things.
Come on, I'll drive today.
Is everybody ready?
Ready?
Then let's go.
I hope you will all keep this car clean today.
Yes, Mummy Pig.
Yes, Mummy Pig.
Mummy, now you made the car all muddy again.
Naughty Mummy.
Naughty, messy Mummy.
Sis Ethel, thank you. Andiyan ka pa. Boring ng live ko eh, no? Mas maganda talaga pag may laro eh, para masaya. Next live ko, next live. Maglalaro tayo ng ano, bingo. Kaso nahihirapan ako sa ano, yung sa ano man tawag dito, yung inaano, yung parang app. Tanga ako sa computer eh. Magsusulat na lang ako ng number next time. Mga sis, bakit kaya yung kasamahan ko dito? Di siya nakapagpa-member, di pumasok sa ano yun? Or redo billing. Mga sis, bakit kaya yung kasamahan ko dito, di siya makapagpa-member? Ba't nawawala ka agad tong message? Saan sis Jenny? Sa ano? Member dito sa YT? Dito lang ito hanggang matapos ka. Thank you sis Ethel. Thank you so much. Madali lang yung sisi ko. Gawa ka din ng form para mabilis. Ayun sabi ni sis Ethel. Good morning. Ayan. Good morning po Ma'am Maris. Thank you so much. Nawawala ka agad yung message. Sis Jenny, minsan need ng VPN. Ayun, Sis Jenny, minsan daw need ng VPN.
Hey, stop leaning on the table.
Oo, sis, sa YT. Ah, sa YT. Hindi ko alam yung ganun, sis. Bakit kaya, no? Kate, can you sit next to your dad? Oh my God. Hindi ko rin alam, sis Jenny. Bakit kaya? Anak, sit next to your dad.
What is it next?
I'm gonna go next to daddy. Okay, you're annoying. Anak, your hair is going to my camera. Next time, I'm not gonna take you with me. You're so annoying. May BPN naman kami, Sis Ethel. Ayan, sabi ni Sis Jenny, may BPN sila. Kate, your shoes is dirty. Kinig lang, Ma'am Kate. Ayan, salamat, Ma'am Maris. Thank you so much. Pang ano lang to sa ano ko, sa WH ko. Kasi yung WH ko doon sa 28 days, ano na lang siya, 96? Naka-arrow down na yung WH ko. Kaya sabi ko, kailangan ko na talaga mag-LS. Ay, yun lang. Oo, Ma'am Maris, 96 na lang yung ano ko, yung WH ko doon sa ano. 'Di ba yung sa ano natin, sa YT Studio, yung 28 days, 96 na lang, naka-arrow down na. Sabi ko, hala, baka mamaya magkulay red to. Kasi ang liit lang ng ano ng WH ng mga upload kaya bumababa. Oo, Ma'am Maris, kailangan. Hindi ko lang alam, hindi pa naman siya kulay red, pero naka-arrow down siya. Kaya sabi ko, naisipan ko habang nasa biyahe kami, sabi ko, mag-live nga ako sandali. Kahit 2 oras lang, pang ano lang, pang ano sa WH. Memories, kailangan. Kasi ang baba na ng WH ko. Pero doon naman sa ano, yung doon sa ano, yung sa ano bang tawag dito? Yung sa kabuuan doon sa ano dito sa Chrome Bank tawag doon. Ano naman siya? Tumataas naman siya. Nasa ano yata yun? Nasa 5K mahigit yung ano ko WH ko. Oo, kakatakot pag arrow down. Oo, naka-arrow down na ako, Ma'am Maris. Kaya, kinabahan ako. Sabi ko, Diyos ko po. Mamaya maano tayo nito. Yung views ko, yun yung yung naka-arrow sa papataas. Nakakulay green. Pero yung WH ang baba. Kaya dapat kahit once a week lang sana mag-live. No, I don't take any food. Ako din sa sub ko arrow down. Oh, di ba? Ako din sa sub ko rin naka-arrow down ako. Naka-arrow down ako. Panay lagas eh. Kaloka, panay lagas. Parang ngayon nalagasan yata ako ng 14 yata, kaninang umaga. Walang katapos ang lagas. Hindi ako nangingisda ngayon eh. Ako minsan lang, Ma'am Maris. Minsan na lang ako mangisda. Tinatamad na nga rin ako kasi mangingisda ka, kinabukasan, wala din, lagas din eh. Kaya nakakatamad. Hindi na nga ako nagpupuyat mangisda. Kasi wala eh. Pag kinabukasan, useless lang din eh. Nagpuyat ako ng hanggang alas 3 ng madaling araw. Tapos kinabukasan, lagas. Di tayo nagkakaiba. Ako din araw down lahat. Ah, talaga, sis Itel? Araw down ka lahat? Oh my gosh. Alam mo, tumataas lang yung views ko sa ano eh, sa mga short videos. Doon, nadadagdagan ako. Kaya yung ano ko, yung views ko, yun yung naka-araw pataas. Yung sub ko at saka ano, yung sub ko at saka WH naka-arrow down. Hindi kaya yun delikado? Baka madimoni tayo. Agay, kaloka tong ano, kaloka tong whitey. Kaya nga may skate, lagas sa banana. Wawa. Oo nga, Ma'am Maris, lagas ka. Ay, naku, nakakatamad. Nakakawalang gana. Paggising ko sa umaga, sabi ko, ano ba yan? Lagas lahat. Minsan nga nababawasan pa pati yung dati mong sub. Ah, hindi ba yan makakadimone kahit naka-arrow down? Yung iba nga yung ano ang tawag dito, yung click to rate yata yung tawag doon. Yung tinitingnan ko yung ano ko, yung sa YT Studio ko, nakakulay red. Hindi naman basta update lang. Ah, ganun pala yun. Kahit naka-arrow down, basta laging nag-a-update, okay lang. Oo, lagi naman ako nag-a-upload. Lagi ako nag-a-upload. Mga luto-luto kung walang kwenta. Hindi ata, Ma'am Kates. Ah, sana naman. Kaso kinakabahan ako, may mga ano na nakakulay red sa ano yung click to rate, tapos yung playback, nakakulay red din. Basta ang dami kong nakakulay red. Oo, kailangan update kay Miss. Kayo, Miss Kate. Oo. Kaya ito, sa sobrang kaba ko, sabi ko makapag-ilis na nga. Kahit sandali lang. Caitlin, you're stepping on my shoes. Oh my God. I don't know how to do it now.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Which one? Down?
No.
Which one? Dora.
No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Ito pa nga. How about that? Baby shark.
No, 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 no.
Shh, Kate.
No. No, 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 no. 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 No.
Shh, be quiet.
No. No. No.
Dora. You don't wanna watch Dora? Huh? Bleepy.
Not Liffy.
Huh?
Not Liffy.
Bleepy. It's Bleepy, right?
No, 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 no.
It's not?
They have a different face, Mommy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Mm.
You have a different face, Mom. You are wrong. You have a different face.
Oh, okay.
That is not the
Monster.
No,
Monster High.
I don't like monsters.
Oh my gosh.
No. No. No,
How about that one?
no.
What is that? Paw Patrol?
It's not Paw Patrol.
What is that?
Mimi.
Mimi?
Mimi stuff. No, I don't want Mimi stuff. No, I don't want Mimi stuff.
Oh, you don't want it? Okay.
No, no. That is a real Blippi face, okay?
Which one? Ah, okay.
And that one and another one was different.
Is it?
But it was just the second one.
Okay, so you want to watch that one?
Yeah, that was so much fun. And that part.
Which one?
These things right there.
Next,
Those buttons.
next to it?
Just and that. And it again.
This Halloween, grab your pumpkin. Come on, everybody! And sing your scares away.
What?
Change that.
Did I?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. It didn't know.
Okay, go sit down. Go sit down.
No.
Look at what it is. Whoa, it's a real ice cream truck. And today, you and I are gonna learn about ice cream trucks.
Hey, I want some.
We have some ice cream in the house, Kate.
No, we don't. We just have popsicles.
It's not popsicle. I buy some ice cream yesterday.
I didn't see it.
It's in the freezer. Ate been eating it.
Did you eat it all?
No, there's still more.
Ah. Hello. And what flavor did you buy?
Caramel.
Ew.
Why, you don't like caramel?
No.
No?
No, I don't. Ew. That's disgusting. Do you have any different flavors?
No, just one. Caramel. Caramel and I don't know.
Just tell me what flavor.
Strawberry.
I love strawberries.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, with caramel. Ew, that's disgusting. No, like caramel ice cream. Not even that.
So then you know not to get close to
Oh my gosh, 20% battery na yung phone ko. Malulubat na si Mami.
Ooh, you see this? This is a switch for music.
Mommy.
Hmm.
Have the toy ice cream and the toy ice cream truck and the toy flippy.
Not today. We are still in the shop.
What?
We can't get it right now, Kate.
Oh, mommy.
Bye, Sisi. Okay po, sis Mitos. Maraming salamat, sis. Bye-bye po. Mag-i-end na rin ako, sis. Kasi lobat na yung ko. Lobat na yung phone ko. 20% na lang. Good night, natulog na rin ako. Okay, sis Mitos, maraming salamat.
The table. You touch the table. You touch the
Be quiet. Caitlin, don't do that.
You don't want to put your feet there.
Strawberry shortcake.
Good night, mga sisikoy. Ayan, good night po, sis Mitos. Good night, sis Mitos. Sabi ni sis Itel.
And this is where you order your ice cream from. Huh. Hello? Hello? Wait a second. No one's in here. Huh? I have an idea. Maybe you and I can go inside and serve some
Ang tagal mag-ano ng sasakyan. Para ma-charge ko sana yung phone ko.
Alright, now let's hop in the back and serve some ice cream. But first, we need to turn off the generator. This is what provides power to the freezer. Let's turn it on. Whoa! It's like a mini engine that produces power to keep the freezer really cold. But the freezer's already cold, so we can turn it off. Alright, let's hop in the back and serve some ice cream. Whoa! The inside of an ice cream truck! So excited! Whoa! This is where the driver of the ice cream truck sits. It's just like a normal vehicle. A steering wheel, a shifter knob, a set of keys. But we're not here for driving. We're here for ice cream. Wow. This big white thing right here. This is the freezer. Let's open it up. Whoa! Look at all this ice cream. All right, let's pick out 5 ice cream bars. Ready? Huh. All right. Okay, we got one. One.
Mommy, can I have the Spider-Man ice cream?
Hmm?
Can I have the Spider-Man ice cream?
2.
Because I just saw it.
Okay.
I want Spider-Man ice cream.
Okay. Do you see your dad over there?
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
He was playing back or something.
Hmm?
Well, can I have some of something?
And let's see. Here we go. All right.
I feel like ice cream now. Oh.
5. Let's
Maybe
shut
I'll
this
wait until we
nice and
get
cold.
home.
So right here.
I feel like sushi now.
1.
Caitlin, we just ate sushi yesterday.
I don't want to.
Well, the restaurant is closed.
Mommy, around.
Can you be quiet?
Ice cream. Wow, wow.
2 snacks.
Wow.
What else?
Loudest, loudest.
3 snacks. So we have 5 ice cream bars and 3 snacks. 5 plus 3 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Get up, Kate. Get up.
No, loudest.
You're gonna get dirty.
Mommy. How do you wrap your hands? How can you wrap mine?
Pass it out. First we have
I can't wrap mine.
Sis attitude ka, girl. Make love shout out. Sis energy.
Now,
Malapit na ako mag-end sis kasi lowbat na yung phone ko. Nasa labas kami. Ouch, ouch, my knee, it's hurt. Good morning, sis Energy. Aga mo magising ah.
Mommy.
You gotta wait. Where's your daddy?
I don't know. Let's go to him.
No, I'm gonna get mad. He's busy talking to people.
Mommy. Would you want some coffee?
No, there's no coffee.
Come on.
There's no coffee.
Yeah, this is red button, right? And then
No,
that?
it's just a hot water.
Well, I have to wash my hands because I hold things.
Nandito kami sis sa sa paggawaan ng sasakyan.
Can I wash my hands because I hold something?
No. You can't wash over there. Nandito kami sis sa sa paggawaan ng sasakyan kasi may pinaayos sa yung asawa ko may pinaayos sa niya, sa sasakyan niya. Sa music yata yun. Andito ang kulit sis. Diyos ko parang kabuti. Ang likot-likot. Caitlin, behave. Oh my God. You're getting into my nerve.
I'm sorry, I was just so scared.
Kate, please. Please, Kate. Sa labas pala kayo. Oo sis. Nasa labas kami. Ang tagal nga eh. Tagal matapos. Alam ko may ina-upgrade lang yata yun eh. Ina-upgrade yata sa sasakyan niya. Kate, your shoes is dirty. Don't step on me. Kate. Oh my God. I'm gonna call Dad. Don't do that. It's dirt. Oh my God. Can you stop?
Like a monster stepping on people.
Don't do that. My shoes is gonna get dirty now. Oh my God.
Look at this one. It's like chocolate syrup. Whoa. Oh, let's put some over here again. All right. Yum.
Ang ingay niya. Wag gusto na umuli. Naku, nagugutom sis. Gusto nang kumain.
Maybe some whipped cream. Yum.
Hindi kasi kami nakapag-almusal kasi maaga kami umalis sa bahay. Kaya hindi kami nakapag-almusal. Alas 12 na. Wala pa kaming almusal. Tagal matapos na ito eh.
I think this deserves a cherry on it.
Sarado kasi yung restaurant na katabi nito. Hindi kami makakain.
Squish, 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 squish. Let's roll it up. Ooh, that looks like a cute cherry. Let's put a little dimple up top.
Dimple, dimple.
Yeah.
Dimple, dimple.
Right on the chocolate ice cream. Yum.
Dimple, dimple, dimple.
Like I said, be sure not to eat it. And this one looks like we have some blue.
Oo, sis Energy. Grabe oh. Sakit na nga ng ulo sa gutom eh. Kaso walang malapit na restaurant. Yung katabi nito, may katabi sana sushi restaurant. Kaso sarado.
Restaurant closed. Let's say.
Then take the blue.
Restaurant closed.
Yeah, it's closed.
Then, hey, you copied me.
Roll it out.
Why you copied me?
Ooh, look at that gummy worm.
My shoes is dirty too, Caitlin. Don't touch it. Oh my God. Caitlin, don't do that. That is rude.
Well, this is the end of this video. It was so much
Start na snow dyan. Hindi pa, sis. Medyo malayo ang snow sa amin, mga ano yata. Ilang oras ba yun? Siguro mga 2 hours drive yung snow. Doon sa ano, sa bahay, wala. Sa labas ng bahay. Don't touch my phone. Oh, gutom na ito. Oo nga sis, kahit nga ako ang sakit na ng ulo ko Kumain lang siya ng ano ng crackers. Yung parang ano sa atin, pita. Tapos pinainom ko lang siya ng Yakult kanina. Kaya gutom na to.
Mommy, do you want hot water?
No, I don't want no hot water.
Please, hot water for you. You can do anything.
No, not hot water.
Please.
So silly.
Please.
You're noisy. You're so annoying. Okay. They gonna hear your voice. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go na daw. Come on, let's go. Ayan, tapos na kami, tapos na.
Also, thank you again.
Yeah, no problem.
Go to your dad.
Here's that flashlight, and you guys can walk through the shop if you'd like, and just right out here.
Okay, we go this way. Come on.
Okay, let's go over here. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
All right, you have a great time. And
Oh my gosh.
I think the higher idea we were talking about.
Yeah, absolutely. I like that idea a lot. Every time he comes, he'll always tell me about these opportunities and stuff. I'm like, oh, I gotta jump on this.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get to it.
Yeah.
Have a great day, guys.
You too, thank you.
See you soon.
All right, bye-bye.
Not too soon, though.
Hopefully not. Okay. Okay, put your seatbelt on.
He needs to.
Huh?
Come back again.
Again?
Yeah, because he needs to. I told him that it's mine.
No, it's mine.
So he needs to. My radio. I turn the radio. My stereo. Nothing come out of this side. It's only come out of that side.
Mm-hmm.
So he needs to pull out this whole thing. It's gonna take a while since you're here.
Okay.
I said my family's here.
So you're gonna do it next week again?
Well, we set an appointment for him to go ahead and get it done.
Okay. Yes?
I know.
Okay, we're gonna get something to eat now, okay?
What are we gonna eat?
Whatever.
Show me.
Miguel, thank you. Miguel, a shout out the Directionary family. Thank you for stopping by. Sana Lynn, mega love shoutout. Asawa ko yung nagda-drive si Kumusta? Thank you, sis